एक बार रुक जाओ, just watch. Today the aim is to feel your backpack, find your rhythm, go slow आराम से, no need to rush, ठीक है? You have to follow this trail through this red line. Then can you see these U's? There's water flowing. It's a valley. So we will contour the nala.
It was a new experience for me. I've never hiked.
And then after contouring all the way, there's a mandir. Okay? Make sense, Isha?
I wanted to join this course because I wanted to hike independently and not always look for a company to go with.
For me, the biggest plus point was to understand the topographic feature.
Seeing a mountains is a different experience now. I can say, okay, it's a gully, it's a ridge or a valley.
But what is the importance of a ridge for a hiker? Will you get amazing views?
Yeah.
Yes. Will navigation be easy?
Yeah. Digital navigation was a big learning for me.
I also wanted to know how to set up a camp and how to cook, and also get over my fear of insects.
So tomorrow in Campcraft, you will be taught everything related to camping. How do we cook good healthy meals? How do we answer our nature calls? How do we wrap up our campsites? Then we have an agenda for the day. How do we navigate through that landscape and hike for like a couple of hours? Reach the campsite, pitch your tents again, then we do some outdoor sessions, we cook again, and we sleep. So all of this goes on repeat.
It's that mountain only where I started. If you look at it from here, it's like we went on that ridge and we camped there.
Don't pack for what if situations, just in case situations, because those just in and what if situations are endless. 2 days worth of food will basically also slow down my pace. I might have to add another extra day, then I have to add food for that.
Wilderness first aid is slightly different from first aid. The time to access professional care is very delayed.
The classes were not like this lecture and all, they were also a bit practical, so that was fun.
What is HFC?
One word, amazing. 2 words, mind-blowing. Like for real.
Over the last 8 years, I think I've hiked some 11,600 kilometers across varied landscapes in India. That helped me transform, become a better, confident human and much closer to nature. I just wish that this change I could see in other people also. Fitness, you can keep it aside. Even then, at your present fitness level, there's so much of outdoors that is accessible to us. But what makes it accessible is outdoor education and skills. That is what I want to impart. Very nice. Pura weight aage dal do. Now the pole goes, now the feet goes. Perfect. And I genuinely wish that this course would have existed when I started hiking. So this is the hiking field course. Takes an individual who is an outdoor enthusiast, converts him into a very confident hiker and the one who will never compromise on their safety in the outdoors and would love the outdoors.
I want to solo hike. मैं लोगों की कंपनी से बोर हो गया हूँ. अब मैं अपनी कंपनी में बोर होना चाहता हूँ. Safely.
I want to experience nature on my own, in my own way, at my own pace. But I'm worried that if I'm alone in the jungle and if something happens to me, how should I get out of that situation?
I'm someone who had acrophobia, which is basically the fear of heights. Walking on the crest line of Madhumakarandgarh, witnessing a beautiful sunset. There's a very thin trail through rocky patches. To be a little careful. Maybe when I was 24-25 years old, I could not look down the balcony of a 5-6 story building. That was the extent of that acrophobia. Now you'll see me running on ridge lines, exposed ridge lines. So I've come a long way that way. But okay, if you ask that boy on day 1 to run on that ridge line, that's not going to happen. And there'll be so much of fear, that fear will become a big monster and I'll not be able to overcome it. But if I do it in a very gradual fashion, bit by bit, that is where the learnings happen. And I feel like, oh wow, I did that. You know, I can do this. That is something that to me brought a lot of joy.
In this world of ours.
My aim is to put the word mother back in Mother Nature, because in today's time we always see that we feel scared of the outdoors, of the wild animals and things that we have all around us. Because if it's Mother Nature, we should find ourselves at peace and a lot of comfort. Ki, haan, I am very safe there, right?
flag I can't raise. This world of ours.
कोर्स में मुझे बेसिक से सिखाया गया है कि आपको अगर माउंटेन्स में जाना है खुद से तो आपको क्या क्या चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है.
कोर्स इसलिए किया था, सोचा अकेले बोर होऊंगा, बट आफ्टर व्हाट आई हैव गेन्ड फ्रॉम हियर मुझे पता है कि अकेले मैं इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें करूंगा.
From day 2, I think I kind of felt like I know a little about the forest, I know a little about the trail.
Literally in the middle of nowhere, which is something I couldn't have imagined when I was at home.
See, we have to stop judging nature. Easy, moderate, difficult. Judge yourself.
And Manav is an amazing teacher.
He's like always very excited to share whatever the knowledge he has.
I think I genuinely love teaching. This is the stream that is joining me. That light bulb moment where I see that the bulb is turned on. Boom, bingo. समझ में आ गया.
Oh wait.
Which is?
Yeah, I can
there.
see it. I can see it.
Correct? So that is also what brings a lot of joy to me. Basically, I just feel that, hey, I have something and I want to just give it all to you. That, hey, this is what has worked for me. So take it with a pinch of salt and then why don't you evolve with your own style and do things in your own way. I don't want to be at the center stage so that you have to keep coming back to me and say, hey, Mana, I want to go here, I want to go there, can you take me there? I don't want to be a broker in between your experience and the nature. Ultimately, it's the students and the outdoors, and I'm not in the picture. This especially happens during the independent student group trek.
I'm excited, definitely a little scared.
In ISGT, they spend almost 8 to 9 hours hiking through beautiful dense pines forest. They almost touch meadows at times. They can go in groups, they can go in solo, but they decide the route, they decide the turnaround time, they give me a rad plan.
No, I have not done anything like this before.
So we're going to hike up a ridge. It's going to be around 800 meters of steep ascent.
Being able to do something on our own by using a map, looking at various features of the landscape and then navigating through that is quite exciting.
On that one day, I basically hand over the course to them and say, you do whatever you want to do with these learnings and practice them as much as you can.
Once you're aware of how to tackle the situations and you have the knowledge, जो भी इस कोर्स में मिली है मेरे, तो pretty chill कि ठीक है जो होगा handle कर लूँगा. I know the things, what needs to be done. Simple.
It is only in the outdoors when all those theories and skills translate, and therefore I believe that outdoor in itself is a great educator.